That ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Man open left side is Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers, 66 yards. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Another run with Sanders, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Cam Akers
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Touchdown, he's getting it away.
And the drive will begin at the 25. He's going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense to begin the next drive. As the offense comes out there, Charles, remember, 15 interceptions last time. But they were moving the football by the field. They were going to sustain the points. But then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call it structural success. Yeah, things didn't happen because of that. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to move the 2 turnover play they did on this one.
Hurts throw to Smith. And he's taken down over the slip across the 35.
So there's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's down. And they're going to work this across midfield to the 48.
These guys, I think they've been outplayed in the first half. I like their confidence. I like the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintaining your poise, is get back together some steps.
First down as they get that through. Second and 7 fourth down.
Not a huge carry to first down. Not a big move, but it's still a positive play to the offense. It's all about picking up at least 2 pieces. What you do here in second down.
From the 55, second down. Hurts. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Brown, 45 yards. And the Eagles are back with the score. This is the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out of the loose away. Maybe there's some frustration after the PAT minutes. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against return. Offense at the line. This offense looks like they're going to step in their step as he takes the field here for drive to through. He's sweeping and dig down outside. It's a double race.
Slot that.
You can get any more efficient, tight, whatever you want to use it in that. 75 yards in.
Efficient, tight, excellent. We're talking about explosive. 75 yards. That means every their assignment doesn't just mean the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn.
Keep the same energy at the end of the game with your bum ass.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
21-6. Keep that same energy at the end of the game when your ass loses. Like I said, keep the same ass energy when you lose at the end of the game. Bum ass.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing the last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Throwing is Hurts.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And now the rookie's free. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half.
They go play action with Hurts.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd and 10.
Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aaron Donald drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession.
touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. They'll roll him out right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Well, 214 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
They snap it to Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On the ground with a tight end. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Wow. 240 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
They'll go again here with Akers.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun, here's Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. On the counter, this is Akers. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They give up the middle to Akers. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 16, Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Hurts finally got it there. The first down at Philadelphia. Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit is going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, listen to those coaches. You're looking at record and execution. You know the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, and you're going to keep their heads up and continue to be flat.
Now a destination throw deep to the field. And that is incomplete.
You wasn't picking shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
The